Here's a story about a girl named Alice, who was known for her daydreaming during school. And on one day during her math lessons, she drifted off into a wonderland of cool. As she had been drawing up her little rabbit and playing with her friend named Cool Cat, her dreams became quite something out of a habit, as she had found herself in the adventure of all ride. Now you may think you know the story, but we have changed it just a bit. It's put on by Miss Bennett's exploratory class. So sit back and watch and enjoy our version of it.
I sound too much. Oh, my ears and whiskers, how late it's getting. Wait, can you tell me where I am? Wait for me.
Locked.
Oh, locked? How will I ring out again?
Look at me. I was like, you golden key.
A key? And I've locked one of the doors.
Oh, she's a smart one. Wish I thought of that. What a clever nut she is. No.
The locks are too large and the key is too small.
Look at me. I might put the golden key.
Another door. I didn't see that one before. It fits. Oh, it's the loveliest garden I ever saw. Beds of bright flowers and cool fountains. Oh, I can't even get my head to the doorway. And even if my head would go through, it would be of very little use without my shoulders. Oh, I wish I could shut up with a telescope.
Drink me.
What's that?
Drink me.
It is all very well to say drink me. I'm not going to do that in a hurry. No, I'll look first and see whether it's marked poison or not. If you drink much from a bottle marked poison, it's almost certain to disagree with you sooner or later.
Drink me.
However, this bottle is not marked poison. Oh, how nice! Cherry tart, custard, pineapple, roast turkey, toffee, and hot buttered toast. What a curious feeling. I must be shutting off like a telescope. Now I can get into the garden.
Look at me. I was like, you golden key. Ha ha.
Oh, I forgot the key. Come on, there's no use in crying like that. I need my to leave out this minute.
Eat me.
This is a very curious place.
I said, eat me.
Well, I'll eat it. And if it makes me go larger, I can make the key. And if it makes me go smaller, I can crawl into the doorway. So me and the whale get into the garden, and I don't care which happens. Curiouser. Not only now it's the largest telescope there ever was. Goodbye, feet. Oh, my poor little feet. I wonder who will put on your shoes and stockings for your odd years. I'm sure I shan't be able. I shall be a great deal too far to trouble myself with your odd years. You must amend as the best way you can. But you are not dead time talking.
Oh, the Duchess. Won't you be savage if I kept her waiting?
If you please, sir. Ah! Wait. I wonder if I've been changed in the night. And if I have, the next question is, who in the world am I? I'm sure it can't be Natasha, for her hair goes in such long ringlets. And my hair doesn't go in ringlets at all. And I'm sure it can't be Karen, for I know all sorts of things. And she knows very little. Besides, she, and I. And I'll see if I know all the things I used to know. Let's see. 4 times 5 is 12, and 4 times 6 is 13, and 4 times 7 is... Oh, I shall never get to 27. Let's try geography. London is the capital of Paris, and Paris is the capital of Rome, and Rome is... No, that's all wrong, I'm certain. I must have been changed for Karen. I put on one of these gloves. How can I have done that? I must be growing small again. Now we can get into that garden. the garden. My goodness, what a large mushroom.
Who are you?
I don't know, sir. Just a present. At least, I know who I was when I got here. But I think I must have been changed several times since then.
What do you mean? Explain yourself.
I can't explain myself, I'm afraid, sir. Because I'm not myself. You see,
I don't.
I'm afraid I can't explain it more clearly, sir, for I can't understand it myself to begin with.
Who are you?
I think you want to tell me who you are first.
Why? Wait, I have something very important to tell you. Keep your temper.
Is that all?
No. So you think you've changed, do you?
I'm afraid I am, sir. I can't remember things as I used. And I do keep the same size for 10 minutes together.
What size do you want to be?
Oh, I'm not particular as to size. A woman doesn't like changing so often, you know.
Are you content now?
Well, I should like to be a little larger, sir. 3 inches is such a wretched height to be.
It's a very good height indeed.
But I'm not used to it.
One side will make you grow taller, and the other will make you grow shorter.
One side of what? The other side of what?
Of the mushroom.
Now, which is which?
Serpent!
I'm not a serpent, let me alone!
Serpent, I say again!
I don't know the least idea what you're talking about.
As if it wasn't trouble of hatching the eggs. But I must be on the lookout for serpents night and day. I haven't had a wink of sleep these past few nights.
I'm sorry you've been annoyed.
And just as I've been taken to the highest tree in the wood, and I thought I could stop the bird coming down from the sky. Serpent!
I'm not a serpent, I tell you!
Well, what are you? I see you're trying to bend something just now.
I'm a little girl.
A lovely story. That's not a good thing to move girls' minds back, but never with a woman with such neck as yours. No, you're a serpent, and there is no use of denying it. I suppose I have been telling that you never tasted an egg.
Well, I have, but little girls eat eggs quite as much as serpents, you know.
I don't believe it. You're looking for eggs, and what does it matter to me if you're a little girl or a serpent?
That matters a good deal to me. Besides, I'm not looking for eggs, and if I was, I should want yours. I don't like them raw.
Well, be off with you then.
Ah! Well, get back to my right size. But the next thing is to get into that beautiful garden. How is that to be done, I wonder? Whoever lives there.
For the Duchess, an invitation from the Queen to play croquet.
For the Duchess, invitation for the Queen and play bouquet.
From the Queen, an invitation for the Duchess to play croquet.
For the Queen, for the Duchess, invitation for the Queen and play bouquet.
Thank you. There's no source of use in your knocking. And that is for 2 reasons. First is because no one stands outside the door is you. And secondly, because they're making such a noise inside they will not possibly hear you.
How am I to get in?
There might be some sense in your knocking if there was a door between us. For instance, if you were inside, you could knock and then get out.
How am I to get in?
Casual sit here on and off. For days and days and days.
But what am I to do? Wow, 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 wow. Would you tell me, please, why do your cat grins like that? It's a Cheshire cat, and that's why. Pig! Pig! I didn't know Cheshire cats always grin. They all can, and most of them do. I don't know of any that do.
You don't know much, and that's fact.
If everybody minded their own business, the world would go a deal faster around than it does. I speak roughly to my little boy. I beat him when he sneezes. He only does it to annoy because he knows it cheeses. I speak severely to my little boy. I beat him when he sneezes, for he can thoroughly enjoy the pepper when he sneezes. Here you go. You may nurse it a bit, if you like. I must go and get ready to play croquet with the Queen.
If I don't take this child away from me, they're sure to pull it in a day or two. That's not at all a proper way of expressing yourself. If you're going to turn into a pig, my dear, it'll have nothing more to do with you. Tisha, would you tell me which way to go from here?
That depends a good deal on where you want to get to.
I don't much care where.
Then, it doesn't matter where you go.
So long as I get somewhere.
You're sure to do that if you only walk long enough.
What sort of people live about here?
In that direction lives a habit. In that direction lives a march hare.
There's neither you like.
They're both mad.
I don't want to go with mad people.
Oh, you can't say that. We're all mad here. I'm mad, you're mad.
How do you know I'm mad?
You must be. Or
You wouldn't.
come here. Do you play croquet with the queen today?
I should like it very much, but I haven't been invited yet.
You'll see me there. By the by. What became of the baby? I nearly forgotten to ask.
It turned into a pig.
I thought it would.
A little back, how I wonder what you're at.
No room! There's a hundred rooms. I don't see any tea.
Is there some tea?
It's very simple of you to offer it.
Sit down without being invited.
I didn't know it was your table. It's late for frequently more than 3.
Your hair wants cutting.
You should learn not to make personal remarks. It's very rude.
Why is a raven like a writing desk?
I believe I can guess that.
Do you mean that you think you can guess the answer to it?
Exactly so.
Then you should say what you mean.
I do. At least if you want to say. That's the same thing, you know.
Not the same thing a bit. You might as well just say, I eat what I see is the same thing as I see what I eat. You might as well just say that I like what I get is the same thing as I get what I like.
You might just as well say that I sleep when I breathe is the same thing as I breathe when I sleep.
It is the same thing with you. What day of the month is it?
The 4th.
2 days wrong. I told you butter wouldn't suit the works. It was the best part. Yes, but some crumbs might have gone in as well. You shouldn't have put it with the bread knife. It was the best part.
What a funny watch. It tells the day of month, but doesn't say what o'clock it is.
Why should it? Does your watch tell you what year it is?
Of course not, but that's because it says the same year for such a long time together.
Which is just the case with mine.
I don't know what you mean.
The dormouse is asleep again.
Of course, just what I was going to remark myself.
Have you guessed the riddle yet?
No, I give it up. What's the answer?
I haven't the slightest idea.
I think you might do something better with the time than wasting asking riddles with no answers.
If you knew time as well as I did, you wouldn't go around talking about wasting it. It's a hymn.
I don't quite understand you.
Of course you don't. I dare say you've never even spoken to time.
Perhaps not, but I know I have to beat time when I learn music.
Ah, that accounts for it. You won't stand the beating. Now, if you only kept on good terms with him, he'd do almost anything you'd like with the clock. For instance, suppose it was 9 o'clock in the morning, just time to begin lessons. You'd only have to whisper a hint to time, and round goes the clock in a twinkling, 1:30, time for dinner. I only wish it was.
That would be grand, certainly, but I shouldn't be hungry for it, you know.
Not at first, perhaps, but you could keep that 1:30 as long as you'd like.
Is that the way you manage?
Not I. We quarreled last March, just before he went to bed, you know. It was at the great concert given by the Queen of Hearts, and I had to sing Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Bat. How I wonder what you're at. You know the song, perhaps?
I've heard something like it.
It goes on in this way, you know. Up above the world you fly, like a tea tray in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle,
Twinkle, twinkle, twinkle, twinkle.
and ever since then, he won't do a thing I ask. It's always 6 o'clock now.
Is that the reason so many tea things are put out here?
It's always tea time, and we've no time to wash things between whiles.
So you just keep moving right, I suppose.
Exactly so, as the things get used up. I believe the young lady tells us a story.
I'm afraid I don't know one.
Then the Dormouse Show. Wake up, Dormouse.
I wasn't asleep. I heard every word you felt saying.
Tell us a story.
Yes, please do.
And be quick about it, or you'll be asleep
there were three little sisters named Elsie, Lacey, and Tilly, and they lived at the bottom of a well.
What did they live on?
Chocolate.
They could have done that, you know. They'd have been ill.
So they were very ill.
But why did they live at the bottom of a well?
Take some more tea.
I've had nothing yet, so I can't take more.
You mean you can't take less? It's very easy to take more than nothing.
Nobody has your opinion.
Who's making personal remarks now?
Why do they live at the bottom of a well?
It was a chocolate well.
There's no such thing!
If you can't be civil, then you better finish the story for yourself.
No, please go on. I want to correct again.
I want a clean cup. Let's all move one place on.
This is the stupidest tea party I ever was at in all my life.
Twinkle, twinkle, little bat, how I wonder what you're at. Twinkle, twinkle, little bat, how I wonder what you're at.
Because we know it seems to grow. In fact, there's so many grow. And yet we go ahead, making the roses red.
But no, you're not supposed to blame on me like that. I couldn't help it. Seven on my elbow.
That's right, I've always been blame on others.
You better not talk. I heard the Queen say only yesterday you deserve to be beheaded.
It's not your business too.
Yes, it is her business, and I'll tell her. It was for bringing the cook tube instead of onions.
Bully, just think. Would you tell me what?
Oh my goodness gracious.
What are you doing?
I just lost a year of my life. Neither been here before. Well, not even If we want to have dinner, red roast, but we could have liked them in very steak. If the Queen was to find out, we should